What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Welcome back, you guys. Happy Saturday. We made it. Yay. Today is your day. You do whatever the hell you want to do today, okay? Okay, you guys, we are here with the review for Married to Medicine. This is going to be lickety split. The episode was good. It did not get great until the end, but still a good episode. But it wasn't a whole lot. We're going to try to make this quick. Of course, this episode I think is called Island Fever. Hands down, the MVP moment for this episode had to have been when Dr. Damon came and Heavenly had already made prior arrangements to find his father's grave site, and he was able to stand at his father's grave site, say a few words, and have closure. It was an extremely touching moment, just looking back on how much she put into all the research she put into finding the site and all of that. Heavenly has done an outstanding job with this couple's trip, I have to say. I really have enjoyed what she's done, and so far I've enjoyed Heavenly on this trip. I have enjoyed Mariah on this trip. I have enjoyed Mariah and Dr. Huck on this trip. I think their relationship is super cute. I do think she pushed the sex conversation a lot, you know what I'm saying, but you know, it's still very nice, very caring, very loving. I love the fact that the couple seemed like they were getting up with a fresh start, with the exception of Quad and Dr. Gregory. Quad and Dr. Gregory, I just don't know. The two of them together, hands down, seem like the two most selfish people out of all the couples. They seem like the selfish couple. They also, I think, are the youngest couple there. I think everyone else there has been together longer than Quad and Dr. Gregory, but they seem like they two real separate people that got together, if that makes sense. They still living separately though here. So, you know, hey, let's see what else. First of all, Curtis is a big dude, you guys. He is humongous. Did you see the size of his toes when him and Dr. Jackie was walking on the beach? I was like, yeah, no, them like Shrek toes. Ooh, I can't imagine what that penis looked like. My gosh. Ooh. Wow. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Anywho, that relationship there, I think after learning as much as I've learned about not only Dr. Simone and Cecil's impending divorce, which, you know, we're keeping our fingers crossed for them, and the fact that Dr. Jackie, even though I don't think she's foul, I don't think her and Curtis are together. Now when I look at it differently, because now I feel like they are working on it. Like, yeah, he is definitely the main problem in this relationship. Yeah, she may have to work on not working as much, not just for her marriage, but for her own self. You know what I mean? Like, I do agree that she needs to get out there and enjoy life, you know, a little bit more. But at the same time, their biggest issue is the fact that Curtis is completely on a different plane when it comes to what affection, sex, all of that. I think he wants Jackie to be something that she not, and I think with that mindset, he's gonna always be looking. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna always be open to some outside things. And I stand by the fact that Curtis is a completely different person outside of Jackie. I think he plays the role for Jackie, but he's not who she think he is. He is not who she think he is. You know what I'm saying? And people just shift into that place, especially when they get older and they at a place where they like, I just don't give a F. I'm not finna give a D no more. They become who they really are, whatever that is. And this is who he really is. He might have hid it for a while, girl, but he is a Tom tomcat. I just feel that way. Now, he want to be a tomcat with you, but to me, that's asking a lot of Dr. Jackie. Dr. Jackie is a very controlled, very centered person. So, good luck with that. It doesn't seem like it's working according to the blogs, but that might not be a bad thing. Dr. Simone keeps saying the same thing over and over again to Cecil. I need to be told that I'm loved. I need to be shown that I'm loved. I don't know what that looks like for her, because she says he's definitely the aggressor, the go-getter, the more thorough one in bed. But evidently it's the verbalizing it that she wants. She wants this verbalizing it. And why that's hard for him, I don't know. But at the same time, I see Cecil as a real sensible person, you know, at the same time. Now, it bears mentioning that on more than one occasion, Simone's volume and tone was mentioned. Okay, so I'm just floating that out there. Y'all make of that what y'all want to in regards to Cecil and Simone. Again, fingers crossed for the two of them. Dr. Eugene having high blood pressure. It was such an awkward moment because he is a doctor. But like Dr. Jackie said, doctors make the worst patients. She's speaking from personal experience. For me, it's not just that. It's just the things that they are focused on, we realize now are not as important as the things that they need to be focused on. Like Toya is so head over heels bent on, of course, shaping Eugene sexually the way she wants him to be. You know, constantly bringing it up, constantly talking about it, constantly floating it out there, that type of thing. And then you sit behind his back and talk with other people about he ain't gonna do what he's supposed to do about his girl. If you don't get in this game, and I know you love Dr. Eugene, but again, that selfishness is a problem, sis. It's a problem. Okay, you need to be on top of shit with your husband. Like, I don't know what's going on, but both of y'all gaining a lot of weight and your husband blood pressure up. What is you gonna do? What is you gonna do outside of getting some policies together? Yeah, she should have been shaming herself, dicing him up and talking behind his back. I didn't like that. I didn't like the fact when he said I need to get myself together, and she was like, yeah, I've heard that before. You know, what you need to be saying, honey, we need to work on a plan together, because you know, but you put all the effort into all the sex talk. So, you know, to me, that's what's important to you, in my opinion. I'm glad we didn't bring up that whole sitting on the lap situation. I'm glad we was able to move past that, because again, that's a situation that could go south real fast in conversation. Last thing you want is the men to be fighting and stuff like that. I love when they was on that boat and Eugene and Gregory was like, stay out of it. Stay out of it. When they got to talking about quad. You know, to me, I love the sex therapist portion of it. That was really, really good. And it was enlightening. It was some things that had already kind of been talked about. I don't know if it was on the reviews or what, but I feel like it had already kind of been talked about. You know, about Dr. Jackie and Curtis and Simone and Cecil and things like that. That relationship between Dr. Gregory and Quad is painful to watch. It is painful to watch. I don't know if we looking for an overall blow up amongst the crew before we leave. Certainly amongst the girls, that's gonna always happen. That's how we keep the drama going on the show. But a blow up between Quad and Gregory, where the ugly truth really comes out, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of inevitable that it's going to happen, because she seems like she has something she wants to say. She seems like she is feeling some type of way. We gonna see next week what's really going on with Quad, because like she said, she want to be treated like the queen that she is. That sounds like a little self-entitlement. At the same time, Dr. Gregory is selfish. Oh my gosh, I don't know why he didn't just order room service and just try to bring the energy down, like mellow it out a little bit. It just seemed like he was like, okay, I said these things, but it's all right, let me hug and squeeze on you, and then that's gonna be enough for you, right? And Quad is like, please don't put your hands on me, I am not feeling you right now. Okay, she got her things with Dr. Gregory, like, I mean, he's a caveman. He just, even the stuff he was saying with the sex therapist. I mean, basically, he just want to clump her over the head and drag her into the cave and, you know, do it business. Get on top of her, do it business. You know, he's a bit of a caveman. He's a bit of a knuckle dragger. All right? No matter his education, he is still a bit of a knuckle dragger. I stand by that. Okay, you guys, that is it. Of course, you know, it came out towards the end. I was proud of Mariah. I really was. I was proud of how she presented it. I was proud of how she floated it out there, because, you know, Mariah got a body language. You know, she got a little way of doing stuff that is, I gotta see the lives and all that stuff afterwards of the show, because to me, them confessionals and stuff, that's the real Mariah. But, you know, basically she was saying that, you know, as long as people aren't ganging up on her or picking on her, I think that's basically what she was saying. You know, everybody keeping it copacetic. Like she said, she was really, really enjoying herself, and everybody kind of agreed. And she said, I gotta watch my tone. Well, Contessa said, I don't think your tone is any different from anybody else. And this is the second or third time Contessa's had something to say, but she just hasn't had the wherewithal to pipe up, speak it, and assert herself in the conversation. Because after she said your tone is different from anybody else's, she had a couple of more things she wanted to say, and then somebody else took over. I don't know if it was Simone. Somebody else took over the conversation, and then we didn't hear what the rest of Dr. Contessa had to say. But basically, Mariah agreed. She was like, well, they make me feel like all of my tones is the wrong tones, and meanwhile some other people, they kind of tiptoe around it. Well, you know, they talking about Quad, because Quad has been having some behavior that don't seem like nobody is checking Quad. So Simone took it upon herself, because y'all know Simone is #1 messy, and she thinks she in charge of the girls. She ended up telling Quad that she been on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? They have been tiptoeing around her because they know she's sensitive and she like a ticking time bomb. So basically she Katie Kaboom up in this mug. Okay, and she's been on a pedestal, so they're gonna continue that next week. I'm looking forward to that. Because I think in order for Quad to be built up, back up, she needs to be broken down. You know what I'm saying? We all need to have them come to Jesus moment, and hopefully this is Quad's. Okay, you guys, tell me what you think. Did you guys enjoy the episode? Did you guys think that Heavenly did a great job with this trip? I think she did outstanding job with this trip. Okay, put it down below. Let's talk about it. Please don't forget to rate, comment, or subscribe to this video. And until next time, honeybees, mwah, mwah, mwah. I holla.